The sun was just rising over Amoko town, casting a golden light on the dusty roads and the little stores scattered around the busy market square. Among the early traders setting up for the day was Grace, a strong-willed woman with tired eyes but a hopeful heart. She owned a small weaving shop at the corner of the market, where she sold baskets and mats she made with her own hands. Every strand she wove carried a dreams of a better life for her family. Grace's husband, Samuel, had fallen ill months earlier. Once the pillar of their home, Samuel could no longer walk. The illness grew worse by the day, and Grace suddenly found herself carrying the entire family on her shoulders. She worked from dawn till late in the night, trying to keep food on the table and medicine by Samuel's bedside. She taught her children, Anna and David, how to weave, not just because she needed help, but because she wanted them to learn the strength in hard work. Their little hands would move slowly at first, but Grace always encouraged them. Every thread you weave is a step toward a brighter future. But fate had its own plans. As Samuel's health declined, the medical bills piled up. Grace sold most of her belongings, and when there was nothing left, she was forced to sell her beloved weaving shop, the one place where her dreams had taken shape. With tears in her eyes, she pleaded with Samuel's brothers for help, but they turned their backs on her. Some said they had no money, others simply ignored her cries. A few weeks later, the inevitable happened. Samuel took his last breath one quiet evening, leaving Grace shattered. She held his lifeless hand and wept bitterly. He was gone. Her partner, her friend, her strength, gone. Now, she had nothing. No husband, no business, no savings. Only her children remained, looking up at her with innocent eyes that still believed their mother could fix everything. Grace wiped her tears and promised herself she would not let them down. She began taking on odd jobs around the village. She washed clothes, split firewood, and cleared bushes for neighbors, moving from one house to another under the scorching sun. Sometimes, the people she worked for would refuse to pay her immediately, asking her to return the next day. Many of them never kept their promises. Nights were cold and heavy, but Grace never allowed despair to take over her heart. She kept whispering to herself, "I will not give up. I can't." Then one bright morning, as birds chirped outside her small hut, Grace's phone rang. It was Elizabeth, Samuel's childhood friend who lived in Ondo. Her voice was warm and kind. "Grace, I heard what happened. Please, come with your children. You're not alone." With nothing left to lose, Grace packed a small bag for each of them and boarded a bus to Ondo. When they arrived, Elizabeth welcomed them with open arms. She hugged Grace tightly, as if trying to hold all the broken pieces of her together. Over a long conversation that evening, Elizabeth made an offer that brought Grace to tears. "Grace," she said softly, "let me take care of Anna and David's education. I'll support you and help you start a new business here. You've suffered enough, my friend." Grace stared at her, speechless. For the first time in years, she felt something she hadn't felt in a long time: hope. With trembling hands, she accepted the offer. Life slowly began to change. Grace started a new weaving business in Ondo, this time with better tools and the support of a true friend. Her children went to good schools, and she watched them grow with pride. They studied hard, remembering every sacrifice their mother made. Years passed, and Anna became a brilliant lawyer, while David became a respected doctor. On the day of David's graduation, Grace stood among the crowd, tears streaming down her face. She remembered the nights she had cried in silence, the hunger, the rejection, the pain, and now, here she was, watching her children shine like stars. Her story spread throughout Amoko town and beyond. People spoke about Grace, the woman who never gave up, the woman who turned pain into power. Her journey became a living reminder that no matter how heavy life becomes, resilience and courage can weave even the most broken dreams into something beautiful. Grace lived to see her children build successful lives and give back to the community. She didn't just weave baskets, she wove a legacy of strength, love, and determination. And so, the people of Amoko called her the Weaver of Dreams.